Hot Wheels Acceleracers is back! Let's go! Alright guys, these are the new Hot Wheels Silver Series Acceleracers. They are now just came out of nowhere. I found these Hot Wheels just hanging out the pegs on a store near me in Indonesia. It's sold in INDOMARET and ALFAMART, but I found these on INDOMARET. Shout out to INDOMARET. It's just completely out of nowhere. I mean, first of all, I found these three cars right here: Slingshot, Hollowback, and RDO9. And after that, I just realized, hey, I think the Hot Wheels Acceleracers now have been released. So let's check out for another car. So I'm looking for the REVERT and the Iridium, and I go to other INDOMARET store, and I found the Iridium and the REVERT. So it just released yesterday. So I've kind of been like super lucky to find this Hot Wheel. I'm just so excited I could collect all 5 of them right here. And I want to talk a little bit about the release of this Hot Wheel. They came in not in the right time, in my opinion, because Indonesia right now are in big chaos. So there's a lot of riot happening right now. And it is just not a great time to go outside the house to, you know, go hunting some Hot Wheels. That's basically what I said. So it's potentially gonna be a lot of these Hot Wheels Acceleracers out there because not a lot of people are wanting to go outside right now. These days, they are looting a lot of houses, a lot of buildings, and this just absolutely crazy right now. They're burning, they burn bus stations, they burn many infrastructures, you know, public transport. It's just absolute chaos. So unfortunately this Accelerator just came in wrong time on Indonesia, but I'm still glad that I could find this Hot Wheels right here, because it is just my childhood, man, and I believe so this is also your childhood. So without any further ado, I want to just jump into action here. We're gonna start from the packaging. You can see the packaging is very interesting, and I just love how they still use the old Acceleracers logo in here, so they just don't change it to anything else. And you could see the wheel of power on the back, and the car newly rendered, 3D rendered, so it means that they have the 3D models inside their, you know, inside Mattel Hot Wheels. So they have this model. So what are they gonna do with the models? Probably gonna do some movies. Huh? Right? So what you gotta do is buy this, man. Buy all of the Acceleracers, because, you know, the more people are flocking to this, the more people kept this, buy this, it's gonna show Mattel that, hey, Acceleracers, we love it, please make a movie out of it. And perhaps they're gonna push a little bit, you know. I'm just saying, if they want to remake the movies or make new Hot Wheels Acceleracers, please make Ron to be the president of it, thank you. Because, yeah, this video is gonna be a lot of thank you to Ron Aller, because he is the one who made this possible, because he is like the Hot Wheels Acceleracers fan that happens to be a Hot Wheels designer. So thank you so much, Ron. And also a lot of other Hot Wheels Acceleracers fan that work on Hot Wheels right now. Thank you very much. So let's start with the Iridium first, right? So yeah, this is the Iridium. The character is actually drawn by Jamie. I'm gonna destroy the name. Jamie Page, I think. I'm gonna put the Instagram here. I just want to give a little note. The characters in here are, you know, it's supposed to be Fert's dad, right? So this is not the helmet that Fert's dad used, you know, the Major Wheeler. This is just like the, you know, a regular silencer's helmet. So that's just a little unfortunate in my opinion, but it's okay. It's still very much silencers, and you could see the silencers logo behind the car if you could see it. It doesn't seem like they changed a lot from the preview that we've seen before. The color is still a little bit darker gray. Instead of this is the original Acceleracers release of the silencers. You could see the colors are a little different, and what you could notice next is the purple color is different. So it's like a different shade. It's more like a grape, more like a grape juice or something like that. See, there's on the bottom. It still uses a plastic body though, but now it does have much more accurate side decals on the side, just like in a illustration here. So let's open this up. Ooh. I want to keep this package still, and let's check it out. Oh my goodness, this is insane, man. This is like a crazy feeling because this is not supposed to be happening right now, right? We got this in 2005, so this is like 20 years later, and you still got the feeling like you're opening your Acceleracers back in 2005. So it's just like a nostalgia craving in, you know, opening your first Hot Wheels Acceleracers, dude. This feels just like it, man. Woo! And here, what? It's a really weird feeling. I could tell you that. It's a really weird feeling. It's like it's not supposed to be happening right now. Oh man, look at this. Can you focus on the Hot Wheels? Thank you very much. Wow, check it out. This is Iridium. There's a lot of retools happening here. Like like what I say in the video before. The spoiler now is connected to the body. This became a one piece. But you know what? You can always cut this off, right? You could always cut this off and just make a separate wing and call it a day. You could do that. You could customize this. Now, that's what's insane about it. And now that I see the wheels in person, it's actually not that bad, you know? It's not so it's not so different than the CM6s. To be completely honest with you, see that? There's not actually a lot of difference, in my opinion. It still looks quite like it, you know. It just needs some little red dot and, you know, just a little bit of finishing here and there. But, you know, the car is not so bad. To be completely honest with you, this is still legit Hot Wheels Acceleracers, guys. It just doesn't have that CM6s like the old one, but hey, look at this. This is a lot better than the McDonald's version of the car, you know? I don't have the McDonald's version of the Iridium though, so I'm just gonna use this one. Look at the wheels. Look at those wheels. That's a lot better, right? It's not just me, but that's a lot better than the McDonald's version. That's just a lot better than the McDonald's version. Wow. Wow, Hot Wheels, you really outdid yourself. And you know what? I thought it's gonna be so bad, these lines here. But it's not actually. Still not so bad. It still looks great in my opinion. And because you got all tempos, it looks very premium to me. The unfortunate thing is, it's just we don't have a painted body. But that's alright because it still looks cool. When you open it out of the package, it still looks great. Really. You have to see it in person to really see it. See that? This is the old one is painted, so they painted the plastic body, and the newer one is not painted, and it still looks like it could be together as pair, you know? It's not so bad. The unfortunate thing is, it's just the shade of the purple. It's just not the same. So the unfortunate thing is just right there for me. And that's only for the Silencers cars. The rest of the other is still looking pretty cool. Now let's move on to the second car. Let's move on to Slingshot. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Look at that furnace mewing. It's just me looking at this car right now. I'm like, yo, dude, we never had Slingshot, right? We never had Slingshot. So Acceleracers have 3 cars that they never did. The first one is the Diora 2, which is now they actually made in Hot Wheels regular version. So you could basically get it for very cheap. And it's just so amazing that you could, you know, haul the Hot Wheels Diora 2 Teku right from Hot Wheels. You don't have to customize this anymore. That's crazy. And now you got the pair of it. The Slingshot. Now you can recreate that scene where Kurt and Kurt racing in the Storm Realm. That's just so good to me. Wow. Look at that. Mamma mia, man. So there's the Diora 2, a Slingshot, and the last one is Taro's Roadrunner, you know, with the blower and the exhaust, because it's Metal Maniacs-ified. I think Ron could pull that off. I still think Ron can pull that off, you know, because Brandon Fetiski, they just, you know, released the Roadrunner new casting for the Fast and Furious. You know, Ron could maybe just put a little bit of a blower, you know, he could put a little bit on the side, some exhaust, so come on, Ron, don't tease us like this. You know, you I know you can't. Please, Ron, if you're watching this video, please make the Roadrunner, please. I just hope you do. But okay, back to Slingshot here. So Slingshot, unfortunately, it is the retool version, so it doesn't have the separate wing on the back. They have to put the rivet on the bottom here, so they have to make the wings look like this. But that is not so bad, to be completely honest with you. On the side, the profile still looking pretty nice. Really, I really do mean like that. And that's still in the packaging. Let's take it out of the packaging. I'm gonna need my nails again. Whoa, no. Look at that, there's a Teku logo on the back. Look at this, holy. Yo, oh my gosh. Look at this. Teku Slingshot, nah man. We've got the Teku Slingshot, man. This feels like a fever dream. You know, this is like a bionic dream, and it's become a reality. Because I dreamt about, you know, seeing those Hot Wheels Acceleracers back on the pegs. It was a dream, like a literal dream on my sleep. Like a couple of months ago. Maybe just a year ago. And now I'm holding it. Now I'm holding what I'm dreaming about. And this is crazy. This is just This is just like otherworldly crazy to me. This is insane. Dude, look at this. On the back, look at that. He got taillights, dude. He got taillights. The wheels are so large, and I love that because the previous version of the Slingshot, they used little thinner wheels, and I just love wider wheels. They just look so meaty now. Oh, that looks so beautiful, man. They got plastic bottom, nice chrome bottom, looking pretty nice, and it got steel body, so it is beautiful. It's not a plastic body. The wheels look so freaking good, man. Looks so good. Like Acceleracers said, you know, it doesn't have the blue on the side, but that's okay for me. You could always add that later, you know. Just buy a blue Sharpie, give that little tab on the side, and you're done. You know, just clear coat it later. But dude, that is super duper cool. Oh man. Oh man. Nobody beats Kurt Wild. Moving on to the Metal Maniacs. This is the Hollowback. Yep. On the cart, a little bit weird. It doesn't have the chrome piece on the grill. Just make it look a little bit kind of weird, you know. And it doesn't have the black bottom here, the splitter on the bottom. It's kind of weird, but hey, it's all right. And the Hollowback uses the wheels from the Silver series, but you know what? You can fix that easily. You're just gonna have to buy a pair of these wheels, right? And just snap onto that. And boy, that's gonna look crazy. And there we go. The Hollowback. Yo, man. That is epic, dude. Wow, wow, wow. The steel bottom looks great though. Still looks great. Yeah, you could always change the wheels. I'm not a big fan of these wheels, but it doesn't look bad. Honestly, it looks great. And the tempos are absolutely immaculate. That's nice. But if you see on the side, there's still some red here on the intake, because now it's a piece of the body, because they have to retool the body to be pressed on, you know, to make this rivet right here, the 2 rivet rule. So that's why sometimes you see castings change a little bit. If Tesla's Cube, you know, comparing it with the original, I don't have the original, I just have the McDonald's version. So here it is with the McDonald's version. You see, I changed the wheels though in this one. There it is on the side. You can see the McDonald's version have a metal body, but it's too bulky for my liking. Here's on the back. It's lacking that black part in the back. It still looks pretty similar though. Here's on the side. Yeah, the stickers on the McDonald's version is so atrocious. Here's on the back. Pretty similar. Pretty similar. It's just a little bit too bulky on this one. But yeah, like I said, it's painted, so it looks a little bit more metallic. It looks a lot better. And this one is just like a raw plastic. They don't paint it, unfortunately. They just tempoed everything in. They don't repaint this car, unfortunately. That still looks way good, you know. On the back, unfortunately, the back doesn't have a tempo at all. Doesn't have the tail lights. It doesn't have this black part on the spoiler, but you know, you can always fix that. It's so easy. And on the side, You could always fix that as well, this part. You could paint chrome on the side, so it's gonna make it looks better. Now the rivet is right here. This is where the fan is located. That is the rivet on the bottom. So this is now the part of the body. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, It looks pretty cool. Up next, we've got the RD09. And look at that, Glorum. We never seen her again since like what, 20 years? Now she is back. Thank you for Jamie making the illustrations. Looks pretty cool. It looks really nice. It looks like we could have got a Acceleracers 2 animation, right? Hot Wheels. Anyway, here it is. The RD... Whoa. What happened to me? The RD09. And I'm so glad that DWAYNE Vance actually go back to drawing board to make an update for this casting. And this casting now looks superb. Wow. Wow, man. Wow. What a treat we got. Wow. This is just insane. I'm just feels like you know, like Falcon Fugan, you know, Hazel, and a lot of other 3D artists that I can't mention, and myself have been doing a lot of Hot Wheels fan art, Hot Wheels, you know, like fan trailer and stuff like that. I'm just so glad that it's not that all that I do is not in vain, you know. It's like it's bringing the Acceleracers back. It's like a proposal, and I have to give a shout out to JC Squared as well, because he is the one who's going with the, you know, the directly to the Hot Wheels himself to prove that Hot Wheels Acceleracers is still a big thing. You have to go back for this. And hence why we got this Hot Wheels Acceleracers. I'm just so glad to become a part of this Acceleracers movement, and now we got this stuff. It's just unreal, man. Unreal. Whoa. Wow. Check it out. Wow, I never had an RD09 before, you know. Never had any RD09s before. This is the first time for me. And you know, the shade of green that they used, it still actually looks a lot better in my opinion compared to what it had before. I mean, this is the McDonald's version, so yeah, of course. It looks weird, it looks junky, it looks way too big, and it's not accurate to the original, but this is the only thing I have. So yeah, I haven't got the regular version of this, unfortunately. But now I got this. I got Model Glorum's car, and I just love DWAYNE fans, you know, rework this part, and they said it's not movie accurate anymore. But I think, in my opinion, this looks a lot better. It looks a lot more like a Gundam robot, because when he made this RD09, you know, he just catching cars inspired by, you know, robots, Gundam, and all that jazz. And the Mattel says like, that's a perfect fill-in car. And that is super cool. Look at this. Wow. Now we got tempos on the back here, on the back, which is pretty cool. Here's how the back looked. Here's the bottom. Interesting. The wheels. Here's the front. And the engine on the front also being reworked. And I love when they add new details like this. You know, it's not supposed to be like this. It's not even in a movie, but that looks really nice. I love that. I love that stuff. is the way to put the rivet down below. But that's a cool trick to do it. I just love it. Yes, and with these wheels, it is not looking too bad, you know? It's still looking pretty good. You have to see it in person to really see it in full glory. This still looks pretty nice. The only thing that unfortunate for me is just the body paint is not like made black. It's now just like a regular plastic black. But, you know, it's a black color. It's not so bad. It's just when you got a light on it, it just doesn't look very nice. It looks kind of cheap, in my opinion. But, you know, that's okay. The bottom is steel. It looks a lot better. The two things on the back here is also made out of metal. And it looks pretty nice. The engine is metal as well. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And the interior now looks a lot clearer. So you could see a lot more on the inside. It's just so beautiful, man. So beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. And of course, they're saving the best for the last. Oh, moly. Third wheeler with reverb. Nope. Revert. I'm still gonna say reverb because this is reverb. This is... I have to tell you my story about reverb, man. I lost my reverb back when I was like 6th grade. When I was a little kid. Because I was playing with another kid and it's still vivid in my memory. So I have the original Hotwheels Acceleracers. I bought it along with this, with the Thunder Roller. So I have Reverb and Thunder Roller back then, and everywhere I go I always bring it with me because I really love it. I really love that car. And when I play with another kid, you know, I just hand them my Reverb and we play together. And then this is what just I remember in my memory. So that kid kept my Hot Wheels in his hands and he is sleeping inside his father's car. And I begging to my parents, my Hot Wheels in his hands. And my reaction of my parents were like, it's okay, it's not a big deal, we're gonna buy you another one. And you know what? They never bought it back. And that kid just, with his dad, drove away, go home. And my Reverb was never to be seen anymore. And I still vividly remember I seeing through that on the side window of that car where that kid sleeps, and I see that Hot Wheels of mine and my Reverb in his hands. And I was just so sad at that point. I know that car was special, and that kid just drove away with my Reverb, you know. And ever since then, I never see my Reverb anymore. My parents had never bought me another Reverb. And when I got the money, after I grew up, I work. I want, of course, to buy my Reverb back, you know. I just want to look for another Reverb, and you know what? The prices go crazy on Reverb. You have no clue how important this Reverb to me. I just dreamt this, you know. I dreamt this in my sleep, that I seen a Reverb again, and like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Hot Wheels just re-released the Reverb, babe. And I just talked to my wife in my dream, babe, please, we can buy this, but it's too expensive. But I really want to buy that thing. Even in my dreams, it's still too expensive. And now, I hold a Reverb in my hands again. I'm just... Oh, man. I I finally got my reverb, man. Oh, oh my goodness. Ron, you have no idea. You have no idea. This is a very emotional car for me. And Ron has redesigned this. It's basically just being retooled again. But this time to make it a lot more accurate to the movie version. So it is better than before. It's just missing the CM6 wheels on the car. But you know what? It's not so bad. It's not really that bad, you know? See that? You know, in the camera, yeah, it does look different, but when you see it up close with your own eyes, it looks so good. It just looks so good. The engine now and the headlights are orange, just like in the movie. The blue is a lot darker. I have the darker version back then, but this color is just a lot more accurate to the movie. And this has a metal body and a metal base. How insane is that? That is insane. Got tail lights on the back. Oh, this is just too good. I have to open this up. Here we go. Reopening my childhood. Reverb. It's now REVERT. I don't care. It's still a reverb to me. Oh, it's even just sliding off. You know, just can't wait to meet me. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it's so... Ah, it's so high quality, guys. This is so high quality. It felt so heavy. It sounds so good. Oh man. Ah man. Oh my gosh, this is even more beautiful than I had before. Ron, oh my gosh, Ron, you really blew me away with this one, man. Ron. It's not a metallic blue. It's not a metallic blue. I would prefer it has some metallic inside the color, but you know what? This is just great. This is just great. I just can't believe I'm holding back the Hotwheels that I lost, like, what, 20 years ago? 19 years ago? It's an insane moment for me, guys. I just want to let that sink in a little bit. I'm sorry. And on the back, on the bottom, you got the jump jets, and of course the details on this on the exhaust here. Wow! 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 You got side mirrors as well. It's insane. You got the 7-liter beryllium V12 in it, now visible on the back. You know, I just want to add a little bit of a weathering effects on the back here because it felt a little bit too clean for me, but it's not bad. It's not that bad, you know. It looks great. And you could see here on the back there's the Acceleracers logo on the back. You know, when you see the Acceleracers in the video, you know, they said this is like the drones logo, but I personally think drone is made by the Acceleracers, right? So the Acceleracers kind of give their marks on the drones. So it's basically the Acceleracers logo, right? It's the marking of the Acceleracers. And what makes this so good? It's not just recalling back to Ron's design previously, but this is also for me, I think. I just rewatched the whole Acceleracers, so I just think because, you know, back in the realm, in the last moment where Vert meets the Accelerons kind of like, you know, just pulling his car back into this, right? And Vert became the true Acceleracers. So I think not just the Verts got the suit, you know, a nice tread, but also the car is gonna have that mark by the Accelerons. You know, I think that just makes sense to me because he is the only true Acceleracers here, and hence why the car got that mark from the Accelerons himself. That's just my thinking, right? That's just my theory. It's not true. Don't take it personally. So I think that's where the moment it's got like transformed into what the Accelerons actually wanted. You know, give that engine a little bit marking on there because he seen the Accelerons by himself. So yeah, thank you so much, Ron, for making this car happen. Thank you so much for making this back. It's just insane. It's insane. It's now very accurate to the movie as well. Look at the Teku logo going up to this side. Wow. On that end, thank you very much, guys, for watching. All of this wouldn't be possible happening without Acceleracers fan that keep pushing all of the Acceleracers content. This wouldn't be possible if we're not pushing this stuff up, right? And now it's our time to prove Hot Wheels that this is what we want. This is what we're looking for. This is what we're after. So if you find it, go buy it. Buy the whole set. Buy it. I encourage you to buy this thing because this is just an amazing, amazing Hot Wheels. This is what we want. We have to let Hot Wheels know this is what we want. And we want to thank you for Hot Wheels team to bringing this back. Please, please, I beg you, Hot Wheels, make another set. We need more than these cars. We need more. We want more of this. Please, bring back the best line. Bring back the Roadrunner that we never had. Bring back Kadim's car. Just bring back a lot more cars. Please. Please, 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 please. Chicane. Spine Buster. Please. Please, Hot Wheels, I beg you. Please, 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 please bring this back. Please. Please bring Acceleracers back. And you know what, Hot Wheels, what I think is a perfect time is put the Acceleracers on Netflix right now. Put them back on Netflix. And if you could upscale it to 4K, please put it on Netflix. I want my kids to see it. I want my wife to watch it. I want to watch it again. I want a lot more people to watch this show. You're putting the last race in the Netflix, but yeah, it's fun story for kids. You know, boys and girls can watch it. But you know what, Acceleracers, that's what we want. We want Acceleracers on Netflix. Please just put the show in Netflix, and I believe these toys right here, this diecast, will fly off the packs like crazy. I truly believe it. Please set a deal with Mainframe. Please set a deal with the Cartoon Network. Please just put it back on it. Just put it on Netflix so we could watch it together. Thank you very much for you who's been watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a thumbs up if you like it, and just want to inform you this is in Indonesia. If you're in the US, America, or Brazil, or maybe somewhere else, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be in September. I don't think it's gonna be like in October or what. I think in September they're already gonna hit everywhere. I just believe it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be everywhere. There's no such thing as shortage or anything like that. this is gonna be available for you. So please grab it, just buy it. When you see it, go for it, man. Just go for it. Take the whole set. And Hot Wheels gonna bring back a lot more set for us. This Hot Wheels Acceleracers. And they teased us that these Reverb, they're planning to put this on the pop culture series in the premiums. So they're gonna put the CM6s back on this casting. How insane is that? Hot Wheels, you have to understand. You created a masterpiece back then in 2005. You just cancel it because you scared Accelerator is gonna be bigger than Hot Wheels itself. One thing I'm gonna tell you, please bring it back. And thank you so much for bringing it back in Hot Wheels Silver series. We love it. Thank you so much for watching. And always, God bless you. If you want to walk out right now, it's okay. You could just click out. But if you want to stay, I want to pray for you. Our Father in heaven, thank you so much for whoever watching this right now on the other side of the screen. And please, God, bless them more than they could even think of. God, please bless their finances. Please bless their health. Remove all of the weight on their shoulders, God. Please. And God, I know you're working everything for their good. And please, God, be with us, together with us, and we can keep our faith in you forever. Thank you so much, God, for whoever watching this. Everything that they've been prayed for, that everything they've been working for, you see their work, you see what they're doing. And please, God, bless them, and bless them. Thank you so much, God, for everything you do for us. Thank you so much, God. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later in another video. God bless you. Bye-bye.